Hey everyone, IonQ has just announced another development that could strengthen its position in one of the fastest-growing technology sectors in the world. While many investors know IonQ primarily for its work in quantum computing, the company is now expanding into another critical area that could create long-term strategic opportunities. This latest announcement shows that IonQ is not limiting itself to building quantum computers. Instead, it continues broadening its presence in technologies that are becoming increasingly important for government agencies and national security organizations. The big news is that Capella, a company operating under the IonQ umbrella, has secured a new contract through the National Reconnaissance Office, commonly known as the NRO. This agreement is part of the Radar Commercial Augmentation, or RCA, program. Under this contract, Capella will supply advanced synthetic aperture radar imagery, along with specialized data services to support important U.S. national security operations. So why does this matter? To understand the significance, it's important to know what synthetic aperture radar, or SAR, actually does. Unlike traditional satellites that rely on visible light, SAR technology uses radar signals to capture images of the Earth's surface. That means it can operate during the day, at night, and even through heavy cloud cover, smoke, rain, or other harsh weather conditions. This makes it one of the most reliable methods of observing activity on the ground when optical satellites cannot provide clear images. For government agencies responsible for national defense, disaster response, border monitoring, and strategic intelligence, having uninterrupted access to reliable satellite imagery is incredibly valuable. Instead of waiting for clear skies, SAR satellites continue collecting data regardless of environmental conditions. With this contract, Capella will provide commercial radar imagery that helps government users improve operational awareness, plan missions more effectively, and make faster decisions based on accurate information. In today's world, where situations can change within minutes, having dependable intelligence can make a significant difference. For IonQ, this announcement represents much more than a single government contract. It demonstrates that the company is steadily expanding its presence in the national security market. Government agencies typically work with organizations they believe can consistently deliver reliable technology over many years. Winning contracts like this often reflects confidence in both the company's capabilities and its ability to execute. IonQ Chairman and Chief Executive Officer Niccolo De Masi emphasized this point by explaining that Capella's radar imaging platform was specifically developed to meet demanding government requirements where dependable and timely intelligence is essential. According to company leadership, this latest award reflects continued confidence in Capella's commercial radar capabilities while reinforcing IonQ's commitment to supporting critical U.S. government missions through advanced technology. That statement is important because it highlights a larger strategy. Rather than focusing on only one technology, IonQ appears to be building a broader ecosystem that includes quantum computing, space-based imaging, secure communications, and other advanced technologies that could become increasingly interconnected in the future. Many investors continue viewing IonQ solely as a quantum computing company. However, acquisitions like Capella suggest management is pursuing a wider vision. By adding capabilities in satellite intelligence and commercial space technologies, the company gains access to additional markets that extend beyond quantum hardware alone. The national security sector has become one of the fastest-growing areas for advanced technology companies. Governments worldwide are investing billions of dollars into artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, quantum technologies, satellite systems, secure communications, and next-generation sensing capabilities. Companies able to participate in multiple segments of this market may have opportunities to diversify their revenue over time. Capella's radar technology fits directly into that broader trend. Continuous Earth observation has become increasingly valuable for military operations, emergency management, infrastructure monitoring, maritime surveillance, environmental analysis, and numerous intelligence applications. Reliable radar satellites provide information that traditional imaging systems sometimes cannot deliver. Another important aspect is that commercial providers are playing a much larger role than they did years ago. Instead of relying exclusively on government-owned satellites, agencies increasingly purchase imagery and data from private companies capable of providing high-quality information quickly and efficiently. This creates recurring business opportunities for commercial space companies with proven capabilities. For investors following IonQ, this announcement may signal that management intends to expand relationships with government customers while building recurring sources of revenue beyond its core quantum computing business. Government contracts also tend to strengthen credibility because they usually involve rigorous technical evaluations before awards are granted. Of course, it's equally important to remain realistic. While winning a contract is certainly positive, this announcement does not automatically reveal the financial size of the agreement or guarantee future revenue growth. Investors should avoid assuming immediate financial impacts without additional information. Government contracts often span multiple years, include performance milestones, and may vary in overall value depending on future task orders and operational requirements. The company also included the standard forward-looking statement that accompanies many corporate announcements. These statements remind investors that expectations regarding future growth, business performance, technology deployment, customer relationships, and market expansion remain subject to various risks and uncertainties. Actual outcomes may differ from current expectations due to changing market conditions, operational challenges, government priorities, regulatory developments, or other unforeseen factors. Management also noted that new risks can emerge over time, making it impossible to predict every circumstance that could influence future results. As a result, investors should avoid relying solely on forward-looking statements when evaluating the company's long-term prospects. Nevertheless, from a strategic perspective, this announcement demonstrates that IonQ continues building capabilities beyond quantum computing alone. The integration of advanced satellite imaging through Capella potentially positions the company within another highly valuable technology market, where demand for reliable intelligence and data services continues to increase. Looking ahead, investors will likely be watching for additional government partnerships, new contract awards, expanded commercial opportunities, and updates regarding how Capella contributes to IonQ's overall business strategy. They will also be monitoring whether these national security initiatives complement the company's progress in quantum computing, networking, and other advanced technology platforms. Ultimately, this announcement reinforces the idea that IonQ is evolving into a broader advanced technology company, rather than remaining focused on a single product category. Whether this strategy translates into stronger financial performance over the coming years will depend on successful execution, continued customer adoption, and the company's ability to convert technological leadership into sustainable revenue growth. As always, this is a developing story, and investors should continue following future company announcements, quarterly earnings reports, and contract updates to better understand how these strategic initiatives contribute to IonQ's long-term business outlook. This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only, and should not be considered financial or investment advice. Always conduct your own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions.